Have you ever felt that people remember you only when they need something from you? Have you ever given up your own plans, your hours of rest, your peace, just to help someone? And the moment the task was done, that person disappeared. If yes, then this story is for you. Because sometimes the world keeps taking from you until you stop being constantly available for everyone. Once upon a time, in a quiet rural village surrounded by golden fields, there lived a man named Michael. Everyone in the village knew Michael. If someone's cart got stuck in the mud, call Michael. If a roof started leaking in the rain, call Michael. If someone needed advice, support, or company, Michael was always there. He never said no. He believed that helping others made him a better man. And it did. But slowly, Michael's life was no longer his own. His own field was only half plowed. His cabin needed repairs, yet he was always busy fixing someone else's fence. Every evening when he returned home exhausted and covered in dust, his mother would sigh and say, "Michael, my son, you help everyone, but who helps you?" With a faint smile, he would say, "It's okay, Mom. One day people will remember my kindness." But that day never came. One evening, dark clouds gathered. The villagers rushed to secure their crops before the storm. Michael ran to help his friend Daniel, whose hay bales were still lying uncovered. Together, they quickly covered everything. At the same time, Michael's own wheat crop lay exposed in his field. Then heavy rain began. By the time he returned home, it was too late. His entire harvest was destroyed. He sat silently on his porch, water dripping from his hair, staring at the muddy field that had once been his hope. That night his mother said softly, "You saved everyone's harvest, except your own." Michael said nothing, but something deep inside him broke. The next morning, Michael went to meet old Henry, a wise farmer who lived near the river at the edge of the village. "Henry," he said, "I don't understand. I help everyone, yet I feel empty inside. I'm not tired of work. I'm tired of people." Old Henry looked at the flowing river and said, "Michael, do you see this river? It gives water to all the trees, fields, and animals. But when there is too much rain and the river forgets its path, what happens?" Michael thought for a moment. "It becomes a flood and destroys everything." "Exactly," Henry said. "Compassion needs boundaries too. Without them, it becomes self-destruction. Don't be everything for everyone. Be somewhere for yourself." Then he gave Michael a simple task. For the next 7 days, don't say yes immediately. When someone asks for help, pause and ask yourself, "Can I truly do this right now?" If you cannot, just say, "Not today." Then see what happens. That week was strange for Michael. On the first day, Daniel came running. "Michael, my bull is sick. Let's take him to the vet." Michael looked at his half-plowed field. His heart was being pulled in 2 directions. He took a deep breath and said, "I'm sorry, Daniel. Today I need to finish my own work." Daniel was shocked. "You're saying no?" Michael nodded. "Yes, I can help tomorrow, but not today." Daniel left, disappointed. Michael felt guilty, but he continued working. By sunset, for the first time in months, his field was fully prepared for planting. The next day, more people came with small requests. Michael politely but firmly said, "No." That night he felt a peace he had not felt in years. On the 4th day, something unexpected happened. Heavy rain came again and Michael's roof began to leak. He looked around. No one came to help. He smiled slightly. When he was always available, everyone needed him. Now that he had stepped back, there was silence all around. But instead of anger, he felt strength. He fixed his roof alone. That night, sitting under his repaired roof, he whispered, "So this is what self-respect feels like." Weeks passed. The new Michael was different. He no longer ran to please everyone. He chose his peace before people's approval. And something amazing happened. People began to respect him. Daniel started handling his own tasks. Neighbors stopped knocking on his door for small favors. Michael's field became greener than ever. His health improved. His smile returned. And the strange thing was, people still liked him, even more than before. Because he was no longer the man who did everything for everyone. He was the man who finally learned to value himself. One evening, old Henry came to Michael's home. Looking at the green field, he said, "So Michael, when you stopped being always available for everyone, did the world fall apart?" Michael smiled. "No, Henry. Everything changed for the better." Henry nodded. "When you stopped saying yes to everyone, you said yes to yourself, and that's where everything begins to change. So my friend, are you like Michael, always available for everyone, but empty inside? Remember, saying no does not make you a bad person. You're simply choosing peace over pressure. When you stop being everything for everyone, you finally become someone for yourself. People respect what you protect. So protect your time, your mind, and your energy. If you saw yourself in this story, then it wasn't just a story. It was a sign. If you also want to choose your own peace instead of trying to please everyone, then like this video. That will be your first step. Write just one word in the comments. I. It means, from today, I will also make myself a priority. And if you want stories that make you stronger from within, then subscribe now. Remember, the world changes when you decide to change yourself.